How would you like being a whale and profiting from tools usually only the really big fish get access to? Well, there's a new Terra project that allows you to do just that. What's up? My name is Caroline and this is Wealth in Progress, where you'll learn how to make passive income with cryptocurrencies. In this video, I'll show you a really cool arbitrage tool called White Whale. This project currently has a new launch model going on that prevents bots and whales from snagging up all the tokens immediately right after the launch and pushing up the price straight away. Now, the current market is pretty unstable and no one really seems to know where it's going next. But did you know that there are actually signals that can help you predict a market correction? That's part of what we're sharing in the DeFi Academy, and those signals have been pretty much on point for this last correction. As you can see, we shared 3 signals between December 7th and December 9th, right before and during this correction. Plus, we also share weekly technical and on-chain analysis reports that help you understand what whales and smart money are doing and the current market movements much better. Now, the Academy is currently closed for new members, but you can get on the waiting list by applying to join. To do that, just go down in the description, subscribe to my newsletter, and then you'll receive an email with a link where you can apply to join us. Please keep in mind that only people who have applied will have a guaranteed spot when we next open up. Alright, let's dive in. So I'm on the White Whale homepage, and what you can see is that this is an arbitrage platform built on Terra. And what you can see is that this is an arbitrage platform built on Terra. So it says here what this platform is all about. It says empowering retail investors to keep the UST peg via L1 senior edge arbitrage, as well as participate in other complex automated trading strategies through a simple user-friendly experience. So what basically usually happens is that arbitrage trading is reserved for the really big fish. What that means is arbitrage trading is basically trading to like a trading pair against each other. It's usually a stable coin versus something else, or just a stable coin. And the idea is that for a stable coin that it holds the peg to the US dollar. So for instance, if we take this example, this is UST, this is Terra's stable coin. And the idea is that it always stays at the same level as the US dollar. Now, the thing is, when more people buy UST, the price increases, as with anything. With more demand, the price increases, and that can lead to one UST being worth more than $1. On the other hand, if a lot of people sell UST, the opposite can happen, so it can be worth less than $1. Now, that's undesirable. We really want to have that $1 peg to make it as safe and predictable as possible. So the thing is that usually you need a lot of money in order to make that arbitrage trading profitable, and that's why usually only whales can do that. Plus, not only that, but you also need a lot of bots and software and a lot of very expensive equipment basically to even get started with arbitrage trading. Now, White Whale wants to change that by providing us with all of this technological equipment and all of those bots and strategies and everything. By having a lot of retail investors participating in arbitrage trading, that is the same as if one whale went in and did that arbitrage trading by himself or by herself. So what they want to do is having a really simple user-friendly experience where with just a few clicks, you'll easily be able to participate in there as well. Now, I've become a huge fan of the Terra Luna ecosystem recently, or for a couple of months now, and it has started with Anchor Protocol. Now, I've done a couple of videos on them, linked on top of my head if you haven't checked them out. And what I really like about the Terra ecosystem, the Terra Luna ecosystem, is that the platforms built on top of them are really simple and really user-friendly. So make sure to take a look at Anchor Protocol. You'll see it's really sleek and really user-friendly to use. Alright, now as I mentioned earlier, they're currently launching their token, the Whale token, and what they're doing is they're doing a Bootswap IDO, and they're saying it's now live. So if we click on swap now, you'll see a bit more details. This is a very interesting launch model that I've only seen once so far with another token. I'll get to that in a minute. So in here you see all the details. So you see the current price, it's 15 cents at the moment. So you see how much coins are left. I think there were 100 million whale tokens to start with. Now there are 44 million left. And at the time of filming, you've got 14 hours left to participate in that Bootswap IDO. Once that goes live, there will only be a couple of hours left, so make sure to go in there straight away if you want to participate in that launch model. Now, as always, this is no financial advice, and definitely do your own research before you invest any money in this. Now, what's interesting is you'll see that is the price development. So you see that this is pretty much the opposite of what you usually see with an IDO. Usually it starts down here and then it spikes up because all the bots and all the whales buy everything up immediately, and then it crashes down again because they sell again. Now, with that Bootswap LBP model, that is different. And what happens is that this curve is on purpose. So the idea is to start high and then go lower, lower, lower until there's enough buying pressure to push the price up again. Now, this helps prevent bots from snagging up all the tokens, because if they buy everything up here, the price will just fall afterwards. So there isn't really a point in getting here right away. It's better to wait and see where the price goes. And then, for instance, here there was more buying pressure, so they pushed it up again, and now it's gone down again. Now, I've only once seen this kind of launch model so far, and that was with the Charm token of Sparta Cadabra. So that's another project on Phantom actually, and they've launched with that LBP launch model as well. And you can see here, so that's the hourly chart. So it's not super well visible, but what you can see is that it started high and then it kept going lower for a couple of hours, and we shared it. So we shared it when it first came out and we said the price is going to fall, and then we shared it again. I think it was pretty much down here somewhere at 0.0001, and what we've done is we bought up that all the way down here. We've bought 2 or 3 times, and then it immediately spiked up, and I think it did more. It did almost a 6x, yeah, 0.0006, and we've done some pretty nice trades here. So we bought, I think the last time we bought was down here, and then we managed to sold around 0.0004, and I think again at 0.0005, anyway, 0.0005. So we've done some pretty nice trades here, and by the way, you also get to see all of our trades in the whole portfolio in the academy. But what happens is that, so you can see that goes down, and then there's enough buying pressure, and then it spikes the price up. Now, with these trades, you could easily make your initial investment back, and then the rest doesn't really matter. Now, you can see because of the current market situation, it has gone down again, but it has basically just gone down to that base level. So if you traded that, you were out with your initial investment, and then the rest doesn't matter. So what I could see for White Whale is for the whale token is probably that something similar will happen, because the thing with White Whale is that the project, the platform, will launch in Q1 2022. Let me quickly show you that. So this is the roadmap in their light paper. I'll leave the links to their website, or all of those links, in the description, so you can just head there. And you can see that January to March 2022 will be the mainnet launch. Now, the thing is that you'll need the whale token in order to participate on that arbitrage platform. So once this goes live, and once people realize how cool this is, that you can, with very low risk, you can actually make money passively on the White Whale platform, they'll need whale tokens in order to participate. Now, as always, with increased demand, the price usually increases as well. So what's really cool about that is that you can get in really early now, and then so what I could see is with the current market is it will take a while for this to take off. So I could totally see this doing some more sideways action. And what I could also imagine is that Luna will first pump again, and then the money that is in Luna will move into its ecosystem, into projects like White Whale. So again, this is a really good option to get in very early, but the best thing to do is to DCA. So not just dumping everything right now, but buy a bit, then see if there's a dip, buy a bit more, and so on. But if people actually start using that, and if people notice how useful it is to be able to profit from platforms that usually are only reserved for the whales and the really big fish, once that happens, the price will very likely increase, because there's more demand, because you need that token in order to participate on the platform. So this is it for this video. This is just a very brief overview of what White Whale plans on doing, and I just wanted to share that with you so that you can participate in the launch, in the fair launch, if you still want to do that, or so that you can buy it afterwards. Again, what I think will happen is that Luna will pump first again, and then the money will move into its ecosystem. There's no guarantee, of course, and this is no financial advice. This is just my personal opinion and what I think will happen. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter and apply for the DeFi Academy if you want to profit from those alerts that help you predict when a correction is incoming, and that will help you take profit to then reinvest and buy the dips. This is also where you get to see all of our trades and our whole portfolio percentage-wise, plus you get weekly technical and on-chain analysis that also shows you what the big fish and whales and smart money are doing. So all of that is really helpful to better understand where the market is moving next, so that you don't need to panic if there's a red day or two. If you like this video, hit the like button down below, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!